All right, hello everybody. This is Metal4Metal. I'm PJ Steven,
Dennis Parker.
and we just got back from probably one of the best shows we've ever been to.
Definitely one of the best in my life.
We are here to review the Testament show, Charlotte, North Carolina at the Fillmore. Easter
Great venue.
Sunday. Yeah,
It's
great
awesome,
venue.
Awesome venue. I was very impressed with it.
This was here on Easter Sunday, we got the meet and greet package. So we got to meet Testament and really cool dudes. They tore the house down. Before we get to that, I want to get to the opening bands. There was a death metal band that opened up. Painted Faces, kind of like Merciful Fate.
I actually ran into one of the guys in the bathroom, and he was like wiping off all the makeup and everything. I was like, wow, it's just like how King Diamond feels like after every show. It's kind of funny.
I like that. So the Convalescence, they formed in 2013. They've only put out 2 records, but The Process came out in 2014, and Poison Words came out in 2016. They played a couple off each. Poison Words, which fantastic record. They played the title track of that and such. The Process, they played like Parasite and Human Disease. Very death metal-ish. 2 guitars and organ and a bassist, and he had a keyboardist too. Great band. I was surprised.
Yeah, it was like black metal with a hint of symphonic elements to it.
Yeah, I definitely.
It was impressive. I'd never heard them before. You checked them out a little bit before we went to the show. I was just gonna wait and just kind of judge them by their live performance, and I liked them. They were really cool. I liked them better than Prong.
Yeah, that, and which brings us to our next band, Prong, who we're not huge fans of, but the live show, I gotta admit, was pretty sweet.
Better than what I heard on the CDs.
Yeah. They impressed me a little bit. I was into them.
It's not bad.
Yeah. They apparently their set list that they played was pretty good. Apparently it was a greatest hits. That's what my buddy said. They played things like Unconditional and Snap Your Finger, Snap Your Neck. Probably those are pretty big. But Prong it wasn't heavy, but it was rhythmic. I mean, it was they put on a good show. Fortunately, I don't know his name, but the front man of the band could really move on the stage. It was cool. Great 3-piece, which brings us to Sepultura.
Yeah.
And Sepultura was really good. Stupid heavy, just so much energy.
Yeah, I was really only into Earth AD and Arise. Those are the ones that I'm really the most familiar with. But yeah, I mean, they put on an amazing show. Like it was really cool. I'm not super familiar with their set list, but you said that you saw actually some people after they were done. They just left. There were some people that were only there for Sepultura. Yeah,
I
can see that though. You know,
their new record, Machine Messiah, is supposed to be about machines taking over the world. And a lot of their songs reflect that. But it is a really good record. I do recommend checking it out. I recommend checking out all 3 of these bands, if I'm being real.
Absolutely.
Even if you've never heard of any of these bands, we are not here to judge. Metal4Metal is here to bring news by metal fans for metal fans. That's you guys. And we would appreciate a like, a subscribe, comment. What's your favorite Prong album? What's your favorite Sepultura album? What's your favorite Convalescence album? There's only 2, so you don't have a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
But I definitely recommend to please check them out. If you can hear the background here, I am playing on my turntable here Testament's new record, Brotherhood of the Snake. It's out. It's been out now. You can pick it up in your local record store, or if you want to download them, fine. Buy the CD or whatever. Yeah, that's what he does. So let's get to the meet and greet, shall we?
Yeah.
The best part.
Cool.
Got to go back for a second. I picked this up from Convalescence. The Convalescence. They have their own hot sauce. Do you see? And at the end of this video,
you got to open for Testament, and you got a hot sauce named after you. You made it.
You made it. At the end of this video, we're gonna try some. It's made from ghost pepper sauce. He said it's pretty smoking.
I like hot sauce, but I mean, I've never had ghost pepper, so I don't know if it's like some watered down pussy version of ghost pepper, or if it's the potent shit. So I'm excited to see.
I don't like hot sauce.
I love hot sauce,
and I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, he is.
Go into the meet and greet.
All right, so we're the first ones there.
We're the first ones to rise up.
We get there, and
rise up. See what I did there? We're the first one to rise up.
I saw what you did there.
Anyway, so the first ones to get there, and they handed us.
Well, Tiffany came out, right? Like, it was
Tiffany.
her
What's her
name's
name?
Tiffany. She's like the manager,
she's the
coordinator,
president,
kinda.
I guess, of the meet and greet committee or whatever.
She gives us our smart and important people pass.
Smart and important.
Yeah.
VIP Testament. We are VIP.
It came with a bag. Show them the bag.
Yeah, the bag.
Everything was in the bag except this.
Yeah, everything was for the meet and greet was free. So you got this bag. It's pretty sweet. I was into it. You said you prefer this over a shirt.
Absolutely, because you can't buy that anywhere else.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You can buy the shirt anywhere.
Then you got a picture here.
Yeah, it came with it. Yeah.
It didn't come signed.
Yeah, they gave you something in case you were stupid enough to not bring a fucking CD with you. They gave you a picture. That was nice.
They gave you a picture to get.
That was cool.
Show me guitar picks.
Yeah, these are like special guitar picks that only people from the VIP can get. Like, there's 5 of them, and each of them have their signatures on them. There's Steve DiGiorgio. There's Alex Skolnick, Eric Peterson, Gene Holgan, and here's the special Chuck Billy pick that he uses for his air guitar. That's pretty cool. This is the one you get for the meet and greet.
And this is sorry, I had to let my dog in.
Yeah.
This is the one that I actually caught, so it's different.
Yeah.
See, so it's
the same signature, but it's different a little bit.
So we were into that. So that's the ones that came with it. It also came with just a Testament sticker.
Yeah.
You can put that on whatever. If you want to tramp stamp your girlfriend, you can.
Yeah.
Or boyfriend.
That Testament would be a cool tramp stamp, I think.
I'd get it.
I would too.
My butt's too hairy though.
Yeah, it is.
Going away from that.
Yeah.
That's all that came with the meet and greet.
he got this shirt at the thing. He got the last medium.
I did get the last medium.
You got the last medium.
I got
this is the one that the only one you could get because it's the only one they really had left of the other one.
There was one more. They only had one that was 3X.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame.
But I like the shirt. That's fine.
Yeah. So we got our merch. He got his buttons. He's a big button guy.
Buttons are cool. Everybody likes buttons because they're cheap.
Except me because they're dumb.
He has plenty of buttons. So so we got that. And
this is what we brought to actually get signed.
Yeah, show them what you brought.
This is a Numbers from the Beast, an all-star tribute to Iron Maiden, who I love Iron Maiden, as you can tell. That's my favorite metal band ever in existence. I heard this record, or I heard this CD. I got him to sign it. That's Alex and Chuck, because Alex played on Wrathchild, and Chuck Billy sang on Fear of the Dark, which is the first time I've ever heard of Testament. I wasn't aware. So when I looked this up, when I looked Testament up, and it says where the people are from, And when I looked it up, I said, wow, I gotta start hearing these guys' Testament.
Mm-hmm.
I got the inside of my record here signed by each of their names.
That's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, you can hardly see it, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Which
was fantastic. I was really into that.
Mm-hmm.
The best, honestly, nothing compares to what this man brought. Show him what you brought.
Okay, all right. So the story is about 12 years ago. I got into Testament a long time ago. Back in the day, I bought some mixed CD from a pawn shop, and Electric Crown was the first song on there. I was like, okay, this is good shit. This is what I want to listen to for the rest of my life. So I started buying everything I could. So on eBay, I came across this. Now, quick backstory: before Testament was Testament, they were known as Legacy, and then there was some other band that had taken the name first, so they ended up choosing Testament as their name, and then their first album was called The Legacy. But this I bought off eBay. This is the original demo back when they were still just called Legacy, and actually Chuck Billy wasn't even in the band then. Again, I can't pronounce it. Steve Souza. Yeah, Steve Souza from Exodus now.
Yeah.
He was their original frontman, and then he left to form Exodus, and then Chuck Billy was the one that came in. So anyway, I bought this. I didn't know if it was a fake or not. I figured there was a 50-50 chance it might be a fake, but I thought it was cool. And one day, I would take it to the source.
Yeah.
And have them.
So this was a big moment for him.
Yeah, have them verify this thing.
Shake their hand. And
I like him anyway, but I wanted to see, if this was real or not. So we got there first, so I'm the first one in line to meet the band. What? Who was it? There was Chuck, Billy. There was
Chuck, Alex, Steve, Eric, Gene.
Right. That's exactly how it was. So they're all getting it, and like I was kind of thinking I want to say to you guys. So they saw the demo. And they were just like, oh wow, that's cool. And even before that, Tiffany, when we were in line, she was like,
I know who these people are.
Yeah, she was like, she was just like, is there somebody who had a cassette? And I was just like, oh yeah, I have that, you know. And she looked at it, and she was just like, oh wow. She's like, in the last 5 years, she said that she had maybe seen 2 of these.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. So maybe this is something they hadn't seen every day. So it's going down. They're all looking at it, and they're like, oh wow, that's neat. And then finally it gets to Steve, and he's like,
no, it gets to Eric.
Oh, sorry, it gets to Eric, and then he's the main guy, he's the original guy from the band. So he takes it out and he looks at it and he's like, dude, it's a fake. I'm just like, really? How'd you know? And he's like, you see, like, oh, sorry about that. He's like, you see the screws in it? Like, the didn't have the right screws. And then Gene was next to him. He's like, oh man, you just broke this guy's heart. And I was like, no, I don't care. And then Eric looking at it, he's like, oh, it's real. So I don't really know if he just.
Wait, you didn't tell me that.
That's
you didn't tell me that. He was like, oh, okay, it's real.
Yeah, that's because after. But see, that's the thing, because after Gene had been like, oh, you just broke this poor little boy's heart. And I'm like, no, I know you didn't.
But Eric was like,
I'm just happy to be here. Then he was just like, no, it's real.
So is it real or is it fake?
Yeah, and then like,
I think it's real.
And then when we went back in line, Tiffany came up to us. She's like, what'd they say about it? And I was like, Eric said it was fake. She's like, he's fucking with you. So.
Well, what do you think?
No,
do you think
12 years
it's real?
12 years ago, I didn't know if it was fake.
And now you still
12 years later, I still don't know if it's fucking fake. And I took it to the band.
Have you guys ever seen a Testament cassette like this? If you have, was it fake? Was it real?
Whatever.
What do you think? Is it fake or is it real?
It fooled 90% of the band.
If anyone on this channel has one, please comment. I would like to hear.
I could have to track down the original manufacturer.
You could,
I guess. Yeah, and then after that, I brought the album for Practice What You Preach, and they all signed that. And actually, Steve didn't. Steve
skipped it.
Well, he didn't know. He skipped this and the demo because I guess he wasn't on it.
Maybe he wasn't on it.
Because Gene asked me if he wanted me to sign the demo because he wasn't on it. It wanted me to sign it. I was just like, fuck yes, I don't give a shit.
But Steve was just like,
Steve didn't even ask. He was just
I'm
like,
a big Steve.
He was just like, well, I'm not on that. So
from Ice to Earth and from Death, I love Steve Giorgio.
So that was really cool.
Now we get to the music.
Yeah, it was fucking.
They open with Brotherhood of the Snake.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, I can't remember what else they opened.
You can look up the set list.
Oh, wait a minute.
Want to see it.
I have the set list. What am I saying?
Why do we need to look it up?
At the end of the show, I ran up to the front and I got the set list. I'm not going to say how I got it, because then you'll try that at home, and we don't need that. Right. I got the set list for the Testament show. Brotherhood of the Snake, Pale King. I mean, it's all there.
It's really cool.
And you can even see, like, where it says, like, all right, you're supposed to talk there.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, long
Just
talk.
so he doesn't forget.
All right, and then the solos. The solos were fantastic.
That's really cool.
We'll put all those on the page for, Metal fans to see.
We recorded a couple videos we'll put up.
Yeah, more from his phone, not mine. My phone's not as advanced.
Yeah, that's all right.
Last thing we want to do before we get to the hot sauce tasting, I do want to show you guys the Convalent shirt that I bought. I think you guys should really check out their merch. Like they said, they were really adamant about telling everybody that's how they live.
It's better than most of the stuff out there. Give them your money. They deserve it.
This is what it looked like. Looks like a little Cthulhu on the front there. I like
the
that.
Back, and we didn't see what was
I didn't see what's on the back, but release your hate.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Okay. That's fantastic.
So it was a great show. We had a great time. It was a fantastic show, and I highly recommend you guys getting the meet and greet. Yeah.
If you guys can get the cash for it, it was $100.
It's $130, but that's steeper. That's still cheaper than the fucking
Metallica tickets.
Nosebleed Metallica ticket. You can meet Testament or you can see Metallica.
Don't let him fool you. He's a big Metallica fan.
I do,
but he's not going to pay that.
I'm not paying $200 to fucking sit nosebleed. No.
And that's the thing. I highly recommend you try and get the cash and make it happen.
Yeah. All right, let's do the hot sauce.
I want to do it.
Do the fucking hot sauce.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
This is gonna suck.
Should you get a spoon, or you just want to? What do you want to do? Do you want to measure it? No, fuck it. Just do it.
Just take a.
Fuck it.
Oh no, I'm putting in the lid.
All right, measure it.
No, Rosie, stop. You don't
they did warn us it was very hot. I was skeptical. That might hurt. Okay. See, I'm looking forward to this because I'm a hot sauce con.
Oh my god!
So it's ridiculous, huh?
Oh, it hurts my throat.
That's the best. It's insane.
It's insane.
It's more of a pepper spray.
God! Ah, that's so bad.
Yeah, I mean,
oh,
it's more of something you would have to put like 1 drop of it in like a gallon of soup to really
like.
It's very peppery.
Burns.
It's
It's got spices in it. I can taste the spices.
It's not bad though. It's very peppery though. Yeah. So great show. We have I left with a mystery. I came back with a mystery of the cassette. But other than that, we had a great time.
Fantastic show. This has been Metal4Metal with PJ Steven, Dennis Parker. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe on that video if you want to see more from us. We really want to try and get this going and bring you the best metal news on YouTube and eventually the world.
We'll do the best we kind of sort of can do.
Yeah. Metal4Metal, you guys are rocking.